I could sum it up in one or two words, it would be life-changing. It's been an amazing journey, and it's been something that I never expected. I knew that I was going to learn a lot about yoga, but what I didn't know was how much I was going to learn about myself.
It's not about the posture so much as it is about the whole entity. So living the yoga life and meditating and taking what you practice on the mat off the mat, and that's really crucial. And I think that people can connect to this course because it teaches you the whole package. It's not just about postures. And Tina and Ali have done a beyond amazing job incorporating that into this course. So if you're worried that maybe your body physically isn't there as an advanced yoga student, I think that maybe it's good to throw that out the window and know that to trust your instinct and take the course because it's life-changing for sure.
I've really enjoyed doing our yoga asana clinics in a more intimate way. It doesn't feel so much pressure or need to worry about it so much. It's very personal. Then we come together and discuss what we've learned, and it's just a very empowering experience overall.
I've found peace in myself more. The feeling that I used to get just at the end of a yoga class I've been able to carry with me on during the day because of the things I've learned in Ali and Tina's course.
I love the teaching style. I've done other yogas where it's more physical and it doesn't delve into the whole emotional aspects of yoga, and I've learned so much with the chakras and the klishas and the niyamas and yamas that I can draw into my own personal life and understand where I'm coming from. I can understand where other people are coming from, and it's brought a whole new aspect to yoga that I didn't know was there before. So it's and it's their teaching, and they've brought both Ali and Tina. They complement each other. They've got they draw from similar backgrounds, and their teaching styles are just a bit different, but in the sense that they just play off each other and make a wonderful team, and give us that experience, the whole experience of understanding why our emotions are the way they are and what draws us to yoga as well.
For anyone who's interested in doing yoga teacher training, it can be intimidating. For me, I really struggled with anxiety and presenting and talking to people and talking in front of people in large groups, and this experience has really allowed me to build my self-confidence and step outside of the box a little bit and learn a lot about myself. And I would really recommend it, even if you're not specifically interested in teaching. If you're just looking to deepen your practice or learn a little bit about yourself, or if you're in need of some healing, it's a beautiful opportunity to do one or all of those things.
I really love the teaching style. I like the different strategies. Coming from a teaching background myself, I really noticed those things, and I loved the co-listening. I loved the way we had such wonderful conversations, and there was so much respect for each person's ideas and thoughts and feelings. I know I felt very comfortable expressing my ideas in this environment, so that was really special.
This is just the most authentic and genuine opportunity to have met two teachers, Tina and Ali, that fully embrace love and kind of just express it. It seemed like the entire time that they were both teaching us, they were both just elated to be part of the experience. So their teaching was so personal and so compassionate. It never felt like there was this space between us, the student, and them, the teacher. It felt so nurturing.
Ali has this crazy, amazing light to her that radiates everywhere she goes, and people just are drawn to that light, and she brings that to her teaching. Constant compassion and empathy and care care for each person and what they're going through and listens, and her knowledge is extensive, and you can see that in her training and the way that she applies that to her everyday life. And Tina is, I think she might be a little Buddha incarnate, and she's pretty much the embodiment of, I would say, compassion and peace and love. She sits there with a smile on her face, and she just cares so deeply about everybody in the class and believes wholeheartedly in what she's doing and what she's teaching, and that is a quality that is rare, I think, sometimes. She truly embodies what she teaches.
One aspect of this training that I really enjoyed was how the whole yoga community took part to teach us in this training. We did meditation that was guided with somebody that was brought in. Somebody came to teach us anatomy, and somebody came and chanted and sang with us, and we took part in yoga nidras and kirtans, and it was just there was a lot of different yogas all coming together. It wasn't just one, learning all the asanas and now you're a yoga teacher. It was very all-encompassing.
Also, all the opportunities we've had to explore yoga outside of the space. We've done a water ceremony with Shandeep, which was really special, and we were lucky enough to go to Ali's studio and practice there outdoors and go on a nature meditation walk, and it's been, really special.
It's been amazing. I'd say life transforming. I came into it not totally knowing why I was here, except that I knew I wanted to expand my yoga practice and that I would possibly like to teach. I love yoga, and this course has just opened my eyes to all the amazing aspects of yoga. There was so much love and so much support in this room. It was just absolutely amazing.
I have really enjoyed the really permissive and more relaxed teaching styles that Ali and Tina bring. Most places in the West most places that I have been to yoga here have the more Western style of teaching, where yoga's become a fitness class rather than a self-care and for a moment of reflection. And it's really, the teaching style really gives a lot of permission to have your own yoga and have your own experience rather than trying to bend as far as possible and balance for as long as possible.
My expectations were far exceeded, and I really, along with many of the students in here, talking amongst each other, really all agree that it's very rare to find a teacher training that's actually encompassing the full umbrella of yoga. It wasn't just about postures. It was about the spirit and the essence of yoga and holding space for people, and the world so greatly needs that love and that compassion and that wisdom. And so I highly recommend that if people are looking for a deeper self-inquiry or to go out into the teaching world, that this was beyond full, total full cup. Awesome.